Hey guys, can you hear me? Okay, let me share this on my page. Okay, so I can see 31 folks, they just joined. Let me share this on my channel, guys. And the same thing, we will do it on, let me share it on my, can someone share this on Telegram group as well, or some other groups? We'll start with the question, guys, just a minute. Can anyone share, or let me share then? Okay, cool. Yeah, people have already shared. Okay, cool. Fine, now no need to share, it's already shared, guys, so many times, so it's fine. Okay. And guys, like now stop sharing over there. It's like unnecessary spamming over there. Um, just a minute. Okay. Okay. Let me share the last thing on. We have this automation queue expert in WhatsApp as well. Okay. Okay. Let me keep my phone on silent mode. Cool, guys. How are you guys? It's been a long time, around more than 1 month. I haven't come online. I mean, on live streaming. So load testing के लिए कुछ tutorial post कीजिए. Okay, we'll do it. Please ask question in English because a lot of people are joining from some different countries so that they can also understand. So, okay, one quick question. You can hear me and you can see me properly. The video quality is good. Are you able to see me properly? Say yes or no. And I mean, the voice quality is good, right? Like, I hope that the quality is good. Okay. So we will sit like this and then today. Okay. So guys, today's session is all about how to, prepare the questions and interviews for, interview questions for Selenium interviews, and if you are having any doubts with respect to the interviews, and please don't ask such lengthy questions, because if I'm not able to answer it, I mean, obviously over the chat, I cannot make it possible. So you can write a mail to me and then we'll have a look, or you can ask the same question in Telegram group as well. And another thing is, uh, so you just tell me that what's your experience and how's it going, the market and everything. I think market is still pretty good. A lot of people are getting a lot of offers. First of all, congratulations to these guys. You guys are watching these videos and learning and sharing your knowledge on the group and discussing, and all those things are happening, and then it's really good, and I'm really so glad that you guys are getting 2 to 3 offers. Like, I mean, one candidate is saying 5 offers or 6 offers. I was so amazed that, okay, wow. So that's really good, and that's congratulations, guys. And this is really your hard work, and I'm pretty much like sure that, okay, in next couple of months, you all will be getting the jobs. So the only key is that keep practicing, and then keep watching those videos. If you really want to attend the training session or something like that, with personal training, feel free to feel free to come. So with respect to guys, training and all such stuff, that yes, we have recently started 2, 3, 4 months back the personal online training, where you guys can come and join, and that's a paid training, but it's not compulsory. I'm not forcing you guys, but it's still, if you really want to learn and a very depth knowledge, or maybe some different factor, or daily basis you want to have a discussion with me or something like that, that's a kind of training that we are recently started in June. That was my fourth batch actually, and the response is really good. So if you really want that, the registration for July batch will be open very soon. So make sure that, okay, you guys are registering for that, and then make sure that, okay, we can start accordingly. So this is all about the training. So another thing is that we can start some now regular basis doubt clearing session, the mock sessions in Bangalore, because now I'm free actually after 2, 3 months. Like, it was like really hectic from last 2 months and 3 months. So now the work pressure is a little low, and then I'm getting little time, so we can make some mock sessions in Bangalore, and then we can meet together, and then we can start the actual meetup plan for that. Okay, so this particular session we will be discussing about, if you have any specific question, if you are facing some problem with respect to your career growth, or you want to change your profile, or any interview question you want to share with me, you are not able to handle it properly, and then if you want any guidance or direction, definitely we can definitely I'll try my best to give the answer for that. But if you're asking for any specific code, sorry, I'm not able to, like, I won't be able to do that, because obviously it's not possible, okay, over the live streaming channel. Cool. So who is having the first question? And I'm really sorry. I'll be really sorry. This will be the 1 hour session. And then if I'm not able to give the answers properly, please. And if I skip your question, please don't feel bad, because obviously I cannot give the answers for each and every question, right? So cool. So first question is about Swarendu Mukherjee. How overall automation approach is decided? What is automation leverage? How automation time estimation done? Okay, that's a very good question that Surindu. So overall automation approach, guy, it's not like that automation we have to start on the first day, right? It's not like you become automation engineer and then you just forget everything and then you just want to do automation. It's not like that. Automation approach is always decided on the basis of the kind of regression that you have. If you feel that, okay, no, this particular application is really needed in future for automation and regression point of view, that again and again in every build you have to, okay, execute your regression test cases manually, then I can assume that, okay, 1,000 test cases, okay, I'll take another 1 week with one resource. It will be a problematic situation in that case. So better to automate those things. So right, so in that case, guys, what we have to do, we have to think about the automation. You feel that, okay, this application quickly I can automate, and then there is a great scope for automation, because the application is not that complex. It can be easily automated. You can start from the day one itself. Okay, but never start automation when nothing is there. Only very few basic pages are available, or mock pages are available. Don't start automation unnecessary. That don't create that hype in your company. Don't create that expectation in your company with respect, in front of your managers in the lead. Otherwise, they will think that, okay, yes, you can start automation at any time and you can do any kind of automation, because they don't understand the situation. And then you will stuck somewhere that, okay, for a single test case, you are taking 2 days sometimes, and then they will have that level of expectation. In that case, it will be a problematic situation for you. What is automation leverage? Automation leverage is all about return of investment, that we can leverage our automation to find the bugs, to find the defects, to find the coverage of the test execution. That 70-80% things I have automated, and rest 20-30% things I'm testing, okay, using manual testing or something like that. So 70% thing, my automation will take care about it. I just need to sit, and then I'll check my manual testing stuff, or some scenario which cannot be automated, or some scenario which could not be automated because of some reason. So I'll be just concentrating on those work. The rest of the things that we are leveraging our automation suite, automation will take care about it, right? So automation estimation, time estimation done, that, guys, there is no hard and fast rule. It depends what kind of application you have. It depends what kind of uh, the framework you are designing, what kind of data you are using, how many use cases, test cases you have. So on the basis of that, it will be decided. There is no perfect formula for that, or some estimation formula that, okay, this multiply by 2 or divide by 2 or number of hours and multiply by number of resources or something like that. No, just like we have in manual test cases. Sometimes what happens is, okay, for a single method, sometimes it takes 2 days, sometimes also, right? Or maybe for 5 test cases, you can write within 1 hour also. So it depends, right? So we can never estimate automation properly. That's the myth that, okay, there is a formula about that. Tell me for that formula. I'll make that formula wrong. We cannot make it, but still you can decide some factors that how much time it will take for designing the framework, the basic skeleton, then the basic library that we have to create, let's see, page library or functions or generic functions, utility, non-generic function, application dependent functions, and then test cases. Then here and there some maintenance like report generation, all such stuff we have to do, test data management, and then enhancement of the framework. On the basis of that, a number of resources are there. If you are only resource, then on the basis of that you will plan and then you will calculate. So with your gut feeling, you will give some calculation, you will do some calculation, give the estimations, make sure that, okay, you are giving some proper buffer time also, right? Cool. Videos on setup Appium, guys. Appium series I'm gonna start. A lot of people are, I know, behind me. Start Appium, start Appium. Seriously, like I have to now. This is a time that I have to start Appium. Don't worry, we will do that. Umesh Patil is saying, what is the role of AWS for testing perspective? See, testing point of view, AWS is not that great, because AWS is what? AWS provides infrastructure, that is Amazon Web Services. They provide the cloud on which this is the cloud available, right? And on this is your company, and they will give all the APIs where they will set up the entire infrastructure over there. Infrastructure means your servers, your database servers, your instances, your each and every Tomcat hardware and everything will be deployed over here. So in this particular organization, let's see, this is Walmart. They have given the contract to AWS guys and Amazon Web Services guys. Amazon Web Services, they will take care about the entire infrastructure. Here, Walmart, they don't need to take care about that. What will happen during the production release? What will happen? The server is down. So if server is down in Walmart.com, that will be a huge impact on the business. So Walmart, they don't want to take the responsibility. They want that, okay, we will just want to concentrate on our e-commerce business. Rest of the things, these guys, they will take care about it. So how to test all those basic Amazon Web Services on the cloud, or the infrastructure, cloud services, and all such stuff? In that case, you might need. Or sometimes what happens now, there is an automation team is also over here in this company. They are also executing their test cases over here. So not on their local machine, now everything is hosted over there. So for that purpose, through Selenium Grid or whatever remote web driver, you are executing your test cases over here. So how to do that? That level of understanding, that level of DevOps, Jenkins, and all such stuff you have to learn. Otherwise, not more than that. How will you do the deployment and build process? That kind of knowledge, that is more than enough. Once you get the QA built, how will you deploy? Let's say your Git repository somewhere here. Your developer is sitting over here, and your tester is sitting over here, and this is the AWS. and this is Git repository. So you have to connect with the Git repository. Git repository connect to the AWS. AWS is checking the code from the Git repository and running the test cases over here, like that. So this is the kind of uh, things that you have to learn. That is more than enough for AWS in testing point of view. I hope I explained properly. Oh, Siasu from Nepal. Cool. Thanks for joining. Video on threads, multi-threading, guys. We can start maybe a couple of videos because thread is a very important, not for automation, but it's really important for Java point of view. Definitely, I can create on thread also that uh, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, couple of videos in Java. It's part of Java. We can create it. Yo-Yo Mofo is asking, hi Naveen, which framework is the most widely used in the industry today? See, first of all, forget about keyword driven. Keyword driven is seriously gone. Like hardly you will see keyword driven. It's like the maintenance and the headache, unnecessary headache you have to take care about that. Okay, how many keywords you are going to create, maintain those keywords somewhere in Excel source like Excel file or something, and give it to the manual tester. These days, that era is gone. These are manual testers, although they want to become automation engineers and they want to become an SDET engineer. So forget about that thing. And today we are working in agile. So for agile, keyword driven is not at all a proper solution for that. We use data driven, we use hybrid with page object model. If you're designing any UI framework, okay, these are the most widely used. Page object model design pattern is not a framework. Design pattern with hybrid approach or data driven approach, we can use that. And hybrid doesn't mean that okay, it's a combination of data driven plus keyword driven. It's not like that. Okay, in the bookish knowledge, if you see data driven plus keyword driven equal to hybrid, no. Hybrid can be anything. It can be the mixture of multiple things with the different design patterns, with the different approaches. It's called hybrid approach, right? That's why we call hybrid. So keyword driven is the least priority. If you're working on keyword driven, you can suggest, you can advise that okay, we have to move it to either hybrid approach or maybe with proper design patterns like factory patterns or page object model patterns, page chaining models, such kind of models you have to use for that. Mobile automation related stuff, yes, we will be doing. Shakir Sheikh, do you also going to prepare a video on machine learning? Machine learning, yeah, guys, like not now, because I was studying machine learning, Python, and everything. So far, like I've covered a couple of Python libraries. I created my own such projects in basic level of machine learning in Python. But yeah, I mean, maybe it will take some time to learn properly. I recently started actually, and then we'll see we can do something with respect to machine learning. Swanendu Mukherjee saying web element is interface. Then how using web element reference we use get text method or other web element related functions? Yeah, so through reference you can access those functions, right? In the implemented classes, these functions are already defined. Get text method or whatever send keys method and all those things are already defined in the implemented classes, not inside the method body is not available inside the web element. So that's why we are able to use get text and everything over there. If you see the implemented classes, those methods are already defined over there. Okay. Pritesh is saying that, hello Naveen, one question, I want to perform right click. Okay. And after that, I want to select third row, right click and third row. How will you select? Like, how can we do that if possible? Elaborate in session, otherwise create one video. Okay. Right click, we have context clicks available in using the action class. So you can do the right click. And then what do you mean by third row? Third row in the web table, can you please explain? Or you want to select the third option? Okay, you have to tell me that third row means there is a web table, number of rows are there, then no need to do the right click. So tell me the exact problem, what exactly the scenario. After right click, it will block the background. Now you cannot move. So either you have to remove this. After right click, there is a small pop-up will come. So you want to remove that, and then third row you can select directly by TRTD concept. Okay, using the web table concept, you can do that. Just please like write down the question once again, then I'll try to explain. Guys, there is no WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group is there. The remit is already exhausted, and I'm not like really active over there. So better to join the Telegram group, not the WhatsApp group. Farnaz is asking that, Farnaz, you from Telegram group, the same person? Okay. About CTC, salary drawn from previous company in an interview, can we decline to comment or is considered rude? Yeah, you have to tell, first of all, let's see, one QA engineer or automation engineer is taking your interview. If this guy is asking your salary or about your CTC or something like that, simple say that, okay, I have already shared my CTC to the HR. Okay. Because you should not tell to these guys. Okay. At a time of interview to these automation engineers or manual tester or team lead or something, because they are not supposed to know what kind of salary, okay, you are having and what kind of expectation you are have. So never share these things, because they intentionally, they just want to know, and then once they get that fear me, then I'm gonna reject this guy. Okay, so you have to be very smart, and this is not but professionally also you have to take care about any hiring manager also. If he's asking, then you can say that, okay, yeah, this is kind of expectation I have, because he decides the budget and everything. Okay. Anirudh is saying, hi, can we use Maven dependency for Chrome driver while running a job with Jenkins? Yes, you can do that. Why not? Yes, you can do that. That's not an issue. For each and everything dependency is available, you can do that. Otherwise, you can download the .exe and it will be part of that. It will be part of that, the workspace. Jenkins will take that workspace from there, and then you can execute with the directory path as well. Deep is asking a lot of questions on SQL testing with Selenium. If we could get a video on this, it will be helpful. Okay. SQL testing, fine. That I'll try. Okay. If we can make some SQL testing or something like that, definitely we will see if we can get something on SQL testing. Okay. Interview preparation for API automation using rest assured. Okay, yeah, this is pending. That I'll definitely upload on my both the channels on VPU and Vimeo as well as YouTube. Maybe by tomorrow you will get some video on API rest assured, or maybe all the web services, all the web services level testing point of view and automation point of view, interview questions and everything. I'll try to upload over there. Okay, so Farnaz is saying, what question can we expect if we design a hybrid framework from scratch? So please watch that page object model hybrid series. I have discussed a lot of interview questions over there. What kind of approach they will be majorly asking about, the approach, the design, the architecture, how exactly you're writing a test cases, library creation, report generation, log generation, everything I've explained over there. If you cover that series, I think most of the questions automatically you can easily, it will be covered and you can handle any kind of interview. In fact, most of the guys are getting offers because of those page object model series. So page object model series, guys, please watch that series on my channel. It's freely available, and I'm sure that, okay, in Selenium, easily you can crack any kind of interview. I'm sure there are so many success stories. People are daily, I'm getting around 10 to 15 mails, okay, and news that, okay, yes, people are getting offers because of this series. On LinkedIn, on Telegram, or personal mail, over the call, a lot of people are saying thanks, because of these videos. I'm talking about the page object model series video. Okay, so please complete that series. I'm sure a lot of things, and the level of confidence you will be getting, that is amazing. So you can easily crack any interview. Siasu is saying that how to motivate ourselves in testing field. In testing field, guys, how to motivate? Okay. To motivate yourself, guys, first thing that keep learning. First of all, it's not like that. Okay, yes, I got 10 lakh ka package, and then now I'm so cool, and then I'm happy and enjoying my life. I'm earning money, and cool. No, it's not like that. You have done your hard work or something like that. In that case, you have to, guys, you have to be like proactive in all the cases that, okay, yes, that this is the next target I can learn now. Now I have learned the functional testing. Now I want to learn something with respect to performance testing or the security testing or something like that. In that case, you have to be proactive. Now I want to do some certification. Now I want to do some security testing. I want to learn. I want to learn a new programming language. So keep learning the things. I want to learn some more open source. I want to design some more complex frameworks or something like that. Okay, all these things you can learn. You can contribute. Keep motivating. Keep a list. Put it on your wall. Okay, this is the thing. In next 2 months, I have to learn. Okay, either through YouTube videos or training or whatever or self learning. Just do it by your own. This is the kind of thing that okay, you have to, in every 6 months you have to evaluate that okay, what kind of things I have done. Can I work on these technologies once more? Keep revising on those things. Okay, whatever you have learned from last 6 months, and then you see that okay, no, there is like I think now whatever things I'm doing in my current company, these things are totally outdated. In that case, then definitely you can move on, and then you can go to some different company, and then okay, where whatever new things that you have learned, let's say you learn some performance engineering on security, so you want to switch your domain. In that, you can move to security domain. In that case, that's a overall point that you have learned these things, and obviously there should be some justification, okay, of your learning. Soma Shekhar is saying, hi Navi, because of you, I have cleared 4 companies interviews till HR round, but still I didn't get offer letter. Now I cannot help you, Soma Shekhar, in that case, because if now you have to discuss with HR guys, and maybe because of your notice period, or maybe because of your salary expectation, or maybe they have some other candidate in pipeline. It could be any reason. So please wait for some time. I'm sure if you can clear 4 companies interview till HR round, definitely you are gonna get a very good offer. Don't worry about that. Just wait for the right time. Exception handling, yes, we will do that. Mobile automation, yes, guys, we will start. Could you please let me know how can we proceed with Varun is asking with testing an application when we have very limited time and automation is not an option. So automation is not an option. First of all, automation needs some time. It's not like within 1 or 2 days you can finish automation and then. So first of all, you should not set that level of expectation with your managers that okay, boss, see, I'm the automation engineer and I can do some magic, because these managers are in the industry from last 15, 20 years, and most of the managers, they are not aware about it. What is automation? They don't know how to write the code. Not a single line of code they can write. 80% crowd is like that. Okay, where managers are like that. The generation like we have, although I would say I'm not the young generation, I'm like around 10, 12 years experience guy. I'm the manager, but I don't consider myself as a manager because I'm a technical guy, and then I always look into what kind of things my team is doing actually. I always suggest I still write the code daily basis. You won't believe that what kind of code I'm writing. So it's not like that okay, once you become the manager and then you just the technical things that you are not taking care about, you are just totally into people management. When you have this habit of the people management, that's yes, I'm the manager, I'm the boss, then it will be a problem. So you should not give such level of expectation to your managers that okay, yes, because they don't understand automation, and they will say that okay, they will always force you to do manual testing and then quickly just finish your automation work within couple of days. That is not possible. So what I'm saying is that how can you start the where the limit is there. Simple say that okay, no, I cannot do automation. There is a proper plan should be there, because is automation is ultimately finding the issues, ultimately covering your regression test coverage. That is the point of automation. Automation is not like magically you are opening the Google Chrome or browser, or see it's clicking one button and something magic is happening and wow. Automation is not okay, it's not about the getting the wow factor. Automation is about the wow factor with respect to finding the bugs. That matters a lot, right? Ultimately we have to perform a testing. If tomorrow any production issue is coming, and you are saying that okay, see, we have done automation, a lot of automation, but your automation is not finding the issues, then what is the point of automation in that case? So you are not doing manual testing properly. Your automation is also not finding the issues, then what is the point of having you in the company in that case, right? So do automation, but properly. Do some validation. Okay. So not for the sake of just like, yes, I'm learning 100 tools and then see I become automation expert now, and then now I can do anything. I can make the impression in my entire company, in my entire team. See, I'm the automation guru. Respect me. I'm the boss. No, it's not like that. You have to write automation properly. If you don't have time, just don't write it. Do manual testing. Ultimately, testing is important to us. You have to find the issues. Ultimately, at the end of the day, you are the tester or you are the QA. Okay. Okay. Consider the interview question document for API testing on a Vimeo channel. Yeah, we will do that. Multi-threading, yes, 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 yes. Oh my god, there's so many questions, guys. Okay, Sohail is asking quickly, could you please suggest which tool and framework is the best for automation complete React.js application? Currently, I'm with JavaScript Nightwatch framework. Nightwatch is really good. Now you can try with Protector. You can try with or Protector with Jasmine and Watcha, such kind of APIs, especially designed for React.js and AngularJS application. You can use Cypress. Cypress is a new revolution, guys. That the only problem is they're only supporting these days. First, initially Chrome. Cypress, Cypress. It's the base is not. See, Nightwatch, Protector, all the JavaScript framework are available in the market on top of Selenium only. But Cypress is not top of Selenium. It's amazingly good. It's very fast. Currently, I'm using Cypress for my React.js application automation. It's amazingly fast. I can give you an example. For 10 test cases, Selenium WebDriver with Java, let's say it's taking around, let's see, 20 minutes. Cypress is taking only 5 to 7 minutes only. It's so fast. Synchronization, no need to take care about it. Explicitly wait, implicitly wait. Automatically, it will handle everything. So for React.js application, Cypress these days is like really good, but currently it's freely available in the market. You never know, once it's getting the hype or popularity, maybe it will become paid version also. So we'll see. And only supporting Chrome. But you can use Nightwatch is a good protector also. You can use that. With Ruby, Java, yes, you can do that. Why not? It's not like that. Okay, with Angular JS and all such stuff, you cannot do that. Yes, you can do that. In fact, I have designed a couple of frameworks from last 3 years in Java only with WebDriver for React JS and Angular JS, and absolutely working fine. In fact, better than Protector sometimes. So it's up to you how exactly you are writing the code. It's up to you how exactly you're writing the locators and strategies, everything you are following. If you don't want to learn JavaScript, you don't want to go with a protector, you can go with simple Ruby and Java with WebDriver also. It's absolutely fine. There is no harm in that. You can do that, guys. Okay. Complete video framework using Python, we will see. Okay. Thanks, Avin. I got much concept clear, which I was lacking. Kiran, thanks for watching those videos. Shilpi was saying, can you please cover OTP validation using Selenium automation? OTP validation, guys, like, okay, but I have to check because in the real-time application, I have to register something, and through OTP, I cannot do through Selenium. OTP requires some backend validation. Maybe OTP, we have to check with the application that, okay, they are saving this OTP immediately after generating, and once the user has entered the OTP, and then they are storing inside a database or somewhere inside the cache only, or somewhere inside that in the session only, and after that they are deleting it. So it's not that easy scenario with the OTP, and it's not recommended for automation. Maybe some people are saying that, okay, you can check into the database and get the OTP details over there. What if they are not getting into the they are not saving that OTP into database? Because thousands of users are generating OTP. Let's say Swiggy is there. Swiggy is there, and all the online application platforms are available. They are generating the OTP while making the payment through Paytm or PayU or UPI or everything. So every time millions of users are generating OTP, they're storing inside a database. Do you really think so? They have written that mechanism to store into database. So for architectural design point of view, also that's a bad approach. So you can first of all, because I have seen in my company, in a previous company also, they are using the OTP concept, but they never store inside the DB. So forget about DD first of all. And to read also, they have to again hit the select query over there. So again, they have to make the connection with the database, get the select query, and then send it to the customer, and then they will validate again with the database that correct OTP he has entered or not. So many database transactions are happening. In that case, it will be a huge impact on the performance of the application. So that's a bad approach. So forget about a DB. Maybe they are storing somewhere in the cache server, or maybe proxy server, or maybe somewhere in the session, and immediately after that they are deleting from the session, like that. Maybe some external API they are using for that. If you get that external API, get that OTP happened for that particular username, and then get the OTP through API, and then do that. In the response, you can check the OTP number, 4 digit or 5 digit or 6 digit, and get that number and then enter it. That's the only way. Okay, otherwise you cannot automate using Selenium. Selenium does not provide any API that it will get into your mobile phone or maybe on your email ID or something like that. No, that's not a good solution for that. Exception, Shudhanshu Pandey is saying some exception is coming, but for what scenario? Unsupported command exception. So because you are not using the proper method or maybe command, in that case, you are getting this unsupported command for action class. So tell me the code, I'll let you know what exactly it is. Scenario related question, guys. There are so many scenarios I covered. All the videos are based on scenarios only. So please watch the entire, all the series. More than 60 videos are there in Selenium. Everything is based on scenarios only. Interview preparation for API automation using REST assured. Yes, we will do that. Can we use automate a web page having captcha? Again, that is not recommended, guys. For capturing the captcha, also you have to check where exactly those captcha images are coming, and that's so dynamic, that's so random. So you cannot validate, and it's very risky scenario. Let's say your 50 test cases are totally based on captcha, and somewhere the captcha is not working properly. The entire 50 test cases will be gone on toss. So you can ask a developer to remove the captcha on the QA environment, to disable that captcha image option on the URL. I mean, on the QA environment, on the lower environment. Okay, that's, or maybe some standard only one captcha image you can provide. You can ask your developer, please. I mean, in the QA environment, the lower environment, just only one captcha image, which will be applicable for all the use cases, all the test cases. Like that, you can handle. But automating a captcha image or barcode, it's not at all recommended. Okay. Guys, I'm just skipping those questions. What is hybrid framework and all such things? I'm skipping these questions because I've already given so many times answers for these. Shilpi was asking, what are the things we should keep in mind while designing a framework on UI? Most of the pages have Ajax. Obviously, Ajax elements will be there. So how to deal with these changes? Ajax handling and all those things, guys. We have synchronization. We have this thing. Implicitly weight synchronization, explicitly weight is available. Fluent weight is available to handle the Ajax component, and how exactly the XPath and CSS selectors and all such things you are doing over. So these things you have to take care about while designing the UI framework. How exactly that you are using the functions and the libraries you are creating, and make sure that that whenever you are designing any UI framework, make sure that you are using the proper factory pattern. Design pattern should be properly designed. All the object repository you are maintaining somewhere in the common location or the page wise location you are using, so that after 6 months, after 2 3 months, if you are going to maintain your framework, you should not feel any maintenance problem, that where exactly that locator is available now, where exactly that function, where exactly that line. So make sure that that systematically you're designing the proper approach, hybrid approach, or proper folder structure you're defining over there. The proper code, no duplicate code, nothing like that. Proper generic functions, libraries you are creating. Okay, so these are the things that you have to take care about while designing any UI framework. Harapriya Chaudhary is asking that, Harapriya, what are the set of steps followed by you after you witness a failure in test suite execution? Okay, that's a good question. That once you see the failure in your execution, immediately you will check it manually. Immediately check that, yes, why it is getting failed. The moment you see that okay, there is a failure, check it manually and log a bug. If you see that's actual bug, that's log a bug in Jira immediately after that. And if you see that okay, no, it's not a bug, because of some your script issue or maybe some locator issue or maybe timeout issue, it got failed, and then you can rewrite that. Okay, that logic, you can change your logic, or maybe that's a script issue. You can rerun your script once again and then just check it's still getting failed or not. So there could be two reasons. Maybe it's an actual bug, it's an actual bug that you have to log it, or maybe it's a script issue, your automation is script issue. In that case, you have to change the script. Vibhor Sharma is saying, apart from Selenium, people are asking about mobile automation as well. How to tackle that? Do you have any plan to impact knowledge related to mobile automation? Yes, I do have plan. But guys, these days you have to be perfect according to your experience. You have to be good in UI automation, mobile automation, backend automation, front end, backend, both. You have to on top of Selenium only. There is a wrapper they have created, so you can check that, work on, because I know Selenium very good. So you can justify that thing over there. But for backend, you cannot justify if you haven't worked or you haven't learned about those things. So you have to tell that okay, yes, for backend, you have to prepare backend as well, so that you can cover all these three areas at a time of interview. So if you're going for interview, make sure that okay, at least two things you are covering. One is front end, one is backend. If they see that okay, you are really good in Selenium, then obviously you can learn automation in mobile also. Okay, in Appium also you can learn. But if they see that okay, no, you are not good in backend, you know only basics of Selenium, and you are good in only in front end, in that case you might get a rejection as well. Okay. Screenshot attachment, guys, I've already explained how to attach screenshot. Please watch that page object model series. It's already explained over there. I've already explained those things in extend report. Docker, yeah, I can prepare one video on that, on Docker. Install setup Appium, okay. Matt is asking that, hi Naveen, if we use Selenium for all UI websites, why do we need Selenium for C Sharp? How do we determine if we should use C Sharp or Selenium for Java or etc.? See, it's there is no rule for that. That doesn't matter that application is built up upon Java, C Sharp, Python, PHP, Ruby, Perl, whatever. For us, it doesn't matter. What matters to me is that I'm in which language I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable in Java, then I'll start with WebDriver with Java. There are a lot of some community support is available online. It doesn't matter what kind of application okay they are using, and what kind of application okay it is, like their technology wise they're using for that. Okay, C sharp you are using because you know C sharp. Okay, that's the only reason, right? It's not like C sharp I'm using just because I have to use C sharp. It's not like that. Or maybe C sharp I'm using because that company is already using C sharp. Okay, otherwise there is no other reason. You can easily use Java. You can easily work upon Java, and if you know Java very well, it doesn't matter what kind of application it is and what kind of tools and technologies and the platform they are using for that. Amazon questions, guys. Please prepare your design base at DS Algo. If you know DS good in DS Algo, you are good to go. After that, Selenium and all things will be very easy in Amazon. Automation QA to developer roles, how it is easy, Anirudh, how easy and difficult to switch from automation QA to regular developer role? It's up to you where exactly in which field, because the development is also not very, not a small world. It's a there are so many things that you want to become a Java developer, you want to become a front end developer, back end developer, middleware, AWS, DevOps. There are so many things. So you have to decide that okay, where exactly you want to switch, and then you have to think at the design level point of view. Because in automation, we don't think about a design. That's a problem with automation engineers, that we just need to we just concentrate on the automation part. So if you really want to become a developer, you have to think development point of view and the design point of view. How can you design a particular application? what are different components you will create, and then accordingly you have to learn number of technologies. You have to be very good in database, you have to be very good in server side programming, and your logic and the DSL skills should be very good. Okay, in that case definitely you can become a proper developer in that case. Harapriya, don't ask like real-time scenario to write automation skill. I have explained so many times on my channel, so please go through those videos. Do we need to learn SQL? Yes, you have to learn SQL at the basic level. You have to learn SQL, guys. How can we automate CAPTCHA? I've already covered. Different between page object and page factory, I've already covered in my channel. Please watch that video, Praveen. What is page object is a design pattern. Page factory is a class available in Selenium, which it's used to design the page object model, which is used to initialize all the web pages, web objects available on the specific page. Can we start automation if application under development? Yes, somehow to some extent we can start 20, 30, basic 10, 20% we can start. Okay, some basic level of functions we can write, or maybe some random ID we can give, but you cannot execute them because application is still under development. So, but at least you can write some basic library or something like that. Yes, but not more than that. Not more than 10, 20%. And don't set the expectation as well in your company. Automation ROI, I've already explained. There are no such rules. Okay, that return of investment or something like that, calculation, the formula and all that stuff. I really don't believe that people have explained that, okay, there is an automation formula for that to calculate the ROI or something like that. Seriously, guys, we don't have any automation formula for that. So seriously. Okay, let me sit like this. So guys, what else we have? One video on testing life cycle, automation testing life cycle. Okay, I can prepare one video on that. Can we switch career from manual testing to automation testing? Why not? That is all about. This video is all about, all these channel, everything is all about that. You have to switch from manual to automation. Watch those videos step by step. Okay, discuss with the team, discuss with the people, contribute towards the community, contribute towards different Telegram groups are available. Discuss with me and your trainer and everything, and then eventually you will become an automation engineer from manual testing, right? Bhimesh is saying how Selenium with Java will be in future, but now Python is important. That people, that's saying everyone. Who is saying? Tell me, who is saying that it is really required in future? Just because of they have learned Python, and just because of they have done something good in Python, it's not like, guys, that okay, you have to learn Python. If you are comfortable in initially with the Selenium with Java, definitely. But I'm not saying that you don't need to learn. You don't need to learn Java, Python. You can learn, but start with this thing. Start with Selenium with Java, and then move it to Python. Because Selenium with Java, you will get the confidence. Okay, then you can learn Python, then you can learn Ruby or JavaScript like that. But the future, Selenium with Java is amazingly good. There are so many things. Selenium with Java is coming already, from last 2 years. So many things they have introduced in Java. Also, every day it's becoming stronger. Every year they are releasing the new version, and it's also like they are also in the race of the light programming language now. So Scala, I mean, the programming, functional programming they have introduced. They are giving the machine learning APIs also in Java. So future of Java with Selenium is really good. Don't worry about those things that okay, you have to learn Python and all. Except API performance and regression, what are the different other types of testing automation can be used? I think these are the things you can do: UI automation, you can do your backend automation, your APIs, web services, performance testing also you can perform. Security also you can do that. That is again, you have to kind of code you can write, you can do some automation, and automatically it will create some security reports and everything. Apart from that, some data creation part, like you want to create some data dumping, or millions of records you want to create, and it will take a lot of time manually. In that case, you can do some automation, some boring administrative or settings you want to do, okay, in the backend or in the administrative sites, those things also, for that purpose also, for test data preparation also, you can do automation, right? So all in all these cases, all these use cases, automation will be applied. Production support to Vishal, you can move. Yes, why not? You have to learn basic level of automation with language, and then learn Selenium and start giving interviews, and definitely you can move. There is no problem with that. How to resolve given exception? How many times you will be asking? I've already told you how to resolve this exception. I mean, you have to tell me what exactly the use case. RP and all, guys, is still like, I haven't seen Catalan. Some people are making some noise about Catalan, but Catalan I have used. I have designed one framework for my own. In my company, we are not using Catalan, but the problem with Catalan, I found that okay, it's a very, you can do so many things in Catalan. The Catalan is only for non-programmers who doesn't want to write the code properly. I mean, who is having the habit of ignoring the programming things and all. Then in that case only you can do okay, Catalan. But otherwise, I didn't find it. It's good, but if you compare with the Selenium things and all, I think Selenium is far better than. So what exactly they combined? They combined everything and they created Catalan, in which script will be generated automatically. For a small application, it's fine. If you're doing some demo or POC, there is a guy, I don't know to take his name. Um, I don't know to take his name, that he's from Sri Lanka, and then this guy, he's creating a lot of Catalan things, okay, over the channel. He's doing his own publicity and marketing over the channel, that he declared himself that okay, he's the, I don't know, the most check-in repository available on Git. He's the most powerful automation engineer. And if you see his code, that he writes the code very, I mean, just like a small kid, and very poor of design, very poor design in the way he's writing the code and everything. And he's using Catalan for that. And he's doing marketing for Catalan. But I don't believe, I just want to ask question to these guys that okay, why Catalan is so popular? Why are you doing marketing for that? And every LinkedIn profile post or any Facebook post, they are tagging these guys, developers of the Catalan or marketing guy from the Catalan in China. So then what is the use of that? Are you getting some money from these guys, or any favor from these guys? And what is the point of having Catalan unnecessary? Why are you publishing the wrong content to the industry and to the community? Right? People are suggesting, I don't know, really don't want to say his name, but other people also, they are suggesting, okay, this tool is good. You can ignore the programming. Guys, automation is all about programming. Automation is all about programming. Personally, I can tell you one thing, guys. It's fine. Don't follow my channel. It's totally up to you. But learn programming. You are into IT. You are into computer field. You are into information technology. How can you imagine yourself without, I mean, in IT without any programming language? You should know a basic level of programming, right? Basic level of programming, you should know how exactly a program works, the basic compiler, basic interpreter, basics of programming, you should know. Otherwise, what is the use of that? You spend 20 years in the industry, after 10 years or 20 years, and you see that okay, yes, I haven't written any single line of code in my career. Then what kind of computer engineer you are then? What kind of software engineer you are in that case? So everything is related, everything is designed, everything is set in a proper, in a convinced way, okay, in the books, that if you know the programming, you can handle anything. You want to become an automation engineer, that's fine. You want to become a developer, that's fine. You want to become, in fact, in manual testing also, sometimes we write automation. For test data generation, we write in baby script and macros and everything. Here we are talking about automation, Selenium and all such stuff. You have to learn automation. So RPA, Catalan, it's fine. There are a lot of tools they are creating. A lot of companies, they are creating good tools, good amount of tools. But if you see the hardcore team, hardcore automation things, everything is done in any programming language. So learn automation with programming language. Okay, that's my personal suggestion to you guys. Okay. Test complete, no. No, I'm not a big fan of test complete. So big no, Satish, for test complete. Selenium competitor, as I told you, as such, I haven't seen. QTP is there. Maybe Catalan is still like, I mean, very far, but there is no competitor for Selenium, especially for UI automation point of view. If the competitor is there, definitely you don't ask this question. You are already aware about that. Who, okay, what is a competitor of Selenium? My own bird. Where do you see the bird, guys? Okay. How to rename pom.xml file? No, we cannot. Okay, pom.xml file we cannot rename. How to handle exception, guys? Same question again. Text execution flow in pom. What is the test execution flow in pom? Page object model. I've already explained. Please watch that video, Sonu. The first video I'm talking about. What is the exact execution? Okay, first we have to execute through your test file. Okay, and then it will execute. It will pick the method from the library or the page, and then on the basis of that locator that you have designed, it will perform the action. It will open the browser, perform the action, and then it will generate the report if the test case is pass and fail. On the basis of kind of assertion you have written over there, on the basis of that, it will do that. Okay, cool. What else we have? Collection interview question. Okay, Linux admin. Linux admin is gone, guys. These days, like most of the things are on cloud now. So all the system admin profile, Linux admin, and all such stuff are gone. So better to learn testing as compared to Linux admin. For regular developer job, please let us know. Same question. Same question. Java. You want to become a Java developer? You just learn. I've already. Dinesh is where you giving coaching live? No, I don't give like classroom training. I take online sessions. So please ping me separately if you really want to take online training. Please make video on Protector or how to automate AngularJS based website. Yes, yeah, Protector guys, we can start definitely. It's very simple. Only thing is you need to learn about basics of JavaScript. So I'll cover basic JavaScript and then we can start Protector for that. I'm working on automation testing and switch to career development. What is a beneficial for me? Then why did you switch if you don't know any beneficial for that? Right? Pankaj is saying that he's working on automation testing and he switched his career to developer development. What is the beneficial for me? First of all, you tell me why did you switch your career to development from testing? You are aware about some benefit, right? And only that's why you switch your profile to development. So no doubt, each and every profile is having its own pros and cons, own benefits, right? Own advantages, disadvantages. In development, you will learn a lot of technologies. You will learn a lot of new things. If you are becoming a very good developer, you can earn money like anything. Okay, so it's up to you what kind of benefit you want to take it. Manish is saying, can you upload a video from framework creation by scratch? How many times, guys? I've already explained that page object model, it's designed from the scratch only, designed with a proper diagram, and then each and every component I designed personally in front of you guys, and then it's available on my channel. Please watch that series. I'm sure you will be okay. Your doubts will be cleared automatically. How to join the Telegram group? I'll tell you the end. Okay, I think similar question. Let's take some question from different. Santosh is saying, hi sir, is all your videos as per company? I mean, you mean to say standard? Yes, I always follow the standards. It's not like that. I explain what exactly the best approach, okay, which will be applicable for most of the companies in the available in the industry. Okay, so don't worry about those things. Okay, it's not like okay, company A is using some different approach and company B is using different approach. Approach maybe code wise maybe a little different, but the concept will remain same, guys. I cannot change the Selenium concept. I cannot change the page object model design pattern concept. So you have to be like, don't worry about those things. Okay. Use of before suite annotation. I've already explained, guys, so many times. Use of before suite. Please watch the TestNG video. It will be executed immediately because it will be applied on the suite level. The moment you execute any test, number of classes are available, or maybe single test class you have written this before suite, it will be executed. The first preference will be given to before suite, then before test, then before method, before class, and then before method. That's the sequence. Okay, let me check the question. It's not like I'm ignoring the question because of the repetitive questions are there. Fluent, I explained what is it's different from implicit leave it, explicit leave it. I've already explained. Difference between API and web services. Minku Baniwar is asking. Minku, I've already explained difference between API and web services. Please watch that series available on what is API, what is web services. I think 2 to 3 videos properly I've explained. Okay, what do you mean by APIs and web services? Does automation tester needs to know about collection concept in Java? Yes, you have to know. Otherwise, you won't be able to crack interviews in product-based companies. You should know what is collection. Doing manual testing, John De Leon. Okay. Hi, John. Having a user entry form, can I do all the field validation in different test cases, or should I write do and edit? Okay. What do you mean by doing manual testing? Having a user entry form. Okay. Can I do all the field validation in different test cases, or should I do them? Okay, add or added test classes cases. Okay, in manual testing, guys, you can do one thing that multiple fields are there. So the good approach is that create separate test cases for each and every field. One positive test case, one negative test case, like that. What is the advantage of having it separately? Because let's see tomorrow, let's see 5 fields are there: phone number, name, email address, and some maybe some country name. You want to do some validation for phone number, it should be in numeric letter. If you combine all the things, let's see, all the things are working fine, but only phone number is not working. So the entire test case will be failed. The entire single test case that you have written, entire test case will be failed. That is not a right approach. So better you just create 4 test cases for 4 the fields, for all 4 fields. I mean, one test case, one feature, one test case. Second field, second test case. Third field, third test case. Let's see, third field is phone number. The only phone number test case will be failed. So easily you can generate a report systematically and you can share with the developers as well. So that is the right approach for that. Okay, for doing this. How can we find new bug using automation? Nathan Goel, that's a very good question. That how can we find new bug? Guys, automation is all about automation testing is all about finding the bugs. Okay, or covering all the use cases, designing all the test cases and everything. Automation is not about that just to write the automation and launch the browser and then some magic is happening and it's entering all the values and clicking on submit button. That what is happening after clicking on submit button, what is happening after clicking doing some use case, and what is expected and what's the actual result that you have to validate. That's a problem with automation engineers, that a lot of trainers, they won't teach you proper assertion, proper validations. So proper assertion validations are very, very important, guys. In a single test case, you should know. I'll give you an example. You're doing username password, entering username password, clicking on login, and you are coming on the home page. Most of the folks, they write automation for that. What? So login test, enter username, enter password, click on login, over. Then how would I get to know that okay, yes, your automation is all 3 lines are perfectly fine, but is it fulfilling the scenario? No, because you haven't written the design. I mean, the validation design for that. You have to write the validation point after logging, After login, is it saying that okay, the user has been logged successfully, some message is coming, or maybe home page is getting displayed, or maybe in the corner your username is getting displayed over there, right? So you should see these are the 3 4 validations you can write, these are the 3 4 assertions you can write. That is called the proper validation. So how to find the bugs? The only way is to find the bug is that you have to write the validation, then only you can find the bugs in automation, otherwise you cannot. Okay, either you have designed a very good locator or you have designed everything without validation, there is no use of that, it's zero use. Explain between data driven and hybrid. Amruta, I've already explained. How to run auto IT script in Selenium grid, please give suggestion, I blocked my project. Why are you using auto IT, guys? Auto IT won't work on Selenium grid most of the time. Auto IT won't work on through Jenkins on some other machine. Auto IT is only and only is designed for this guy, only for Windows. So Auto IT is just a basic solution they have given. Integrate, it can be integrated with Selenium to handle the window-based pop-ups. Okay. So for file upload things and all such stuff, you can automate the things. First of all, for file upload, use directly send keys. Okay. And if I don't know why are you using auto IT for that? For which scenario you're using auto IT? Tell me the single scenario. For file upload, we have send keys. If the type equal to file is available, if type equal to file is not available, don't automate that. Auto ID is not at all reliable. I'm telling you, that's the truth. You can do some automation on your local, that's fine. Today it's working fine, but through Jenkins and in the long term it won't work. Okay, if you're moving on Jenkins and all such stuff in a bigger picture, it won't work. So we should never use such kind of things. Let's say you are using 10 scenarios with auto ID, and all the 10 scenarios will be failed. There is no guarantee for that. So that's why I'm saying that okay, don't use such kind of tools and technologies where it will be a problem unnecessary in future. New Moon is saying, get your passport, you better have your passport. What do you mean by this passport? Oh, Trump is gonna get me. Okay. Okay. I can see one more good question. Ashwajit Tukral. My managers are saying why tester can't pick unit testing. We can pick, but it's not my job. See, unit testing, guys, is a concept. It's like it's designed for developers intentionally. Why? Unit testing is like for the developers so that they can, whatever the code they are writing, they can write the unit level test cases for that, and they can check their code is working or not before giving to the QA. Right? That's why unit testing is the concept is designed. It's especially designed for developers. So let them do that. We can do that. We don't have any issue. Okay, we don't. When we can write automation and regression and functional automation, why can't we write unit level test cases also? We can do that, but it's their job. They know their code better, so that they can write that unit level testing code, and then they can automate the basic level of scenarios, and they can check that okay, whatever the code they have written, the unit level test cases or integration level test cases are working fine or not at their end. Once it is fine, then they can give it to the tester, to the QA guy. Okay, so you can justify this thing to your managers. I can do that. I don't have any problem, but it's their job, so that they can check their code properly. They know their code better, so they should write the unit level test cases. And there is a role and there is a rule in the process in software engineering build and deployment cycle process. There is a rule that a code should not be checked into the repository without unit level test cases. Okay, all the good companies, if any auditing is happening, if you haven't written any unit level test cases, it will be a problem. you are not following the proper process in that case, software engineering model process in that case. So unit level test cases should be written by the developers always. Okay, application only Selenium, Java, AngularJS I've already covered. DS algorithm are required to learn. Yes. Kusum, if you really want to maximize, then use this driver.manage.window.maximize. It will maximize it. Okay. Just a minute and let me get this battery. Okay, what else we have, guys? Guys, Python, if you really want to learn, first learn Java with Selenium, get the confidence. Don't directly jump to Python, because if you know Java, then you can easily learn any language. So better to learn about first Selenium with Java, get the confidence, and then you can learn Python or some other language. It's up to you. Discuss regarding Selenium versus QTP. Okay, quickly, that's again a very good question that Soumya Ranjan is saying, that Selenium versus QTP. Selenium versus QTP, guys. QTP came into the picture a long time back. Okay, 15 years back, I guess. And then, yeah, 15, 20 years back, I guess. Started with Mercury, then HP. Problem with QTP was that, okay, it first of all, it's a paid tool. It's not licensed. So you have to pay a very high fee, high license fee for that. And then QTP supports only, initially they started with Internet Explorer only. I don't know, still they are supporting other browsers, but recently I saw that, okay, now they have started with Firefox and Google Chrome as well. QTP uses a VB script as a programming language, and VB script is just a scripting language. It's not like your high level language. Okay, it's not object oriented. So there will be a lot of problem. You cannot design the classes or inheritance or object oriented. You cannot achieve while designing the framework with VB script. Okay, QTP works only and only on Windows. It's not platform independent. Okay, you cannot execute like Jenkins and all such level of integration. You cannot do that with respect to QTP. So, but in Selenium, you can do anything. You have TestNG, you have JUnit, you have Cucumber, you have JBehave, you have Serenity, you have AWS, you have Docker, you have Selenium Grid. Report generation point of view, you have so many reports are available in the market. You can easily integrate with Selenium. Okay, so these are the major advantages, and it's open source, freely available in the market. Just download and just use it, right? And it supports multiple languages, either Java, C Sharp, Ruby, Python, PHP, Perl, .NET, C Sharp. All the languages are supported by WebDriver, right? It supports multiple browsers. It supports all the browsers. On Selenium, there are so many wrappers are available. We have protectors, we have Appium, we have Nightwatch. There are so many wrappers are available. If you know Selenium, you can learn all these wrappers. Okay, it supports multiple platforms. Selenium is absolutely working fine on Linux, Unix, Windows, Mac, all the platforms. Absolutely working fine. So why then? Who will go with QTP in that case? And you are not paying for it. It's free. That's it. The only thing is that technically you have to be more strong as compared to QTP. You have to learn Java or any programming language. Object oriented you should know, and then only you can work with Selenium. Right? That's the thing between Selenium versus QTP. What is the difference between before method and before test? Yamla Palli Srinivas is asking. Okay, see, before method will be executed before each and every test case. If you have 100 test cases, it will be executed before each and every test case. Before test will be executed before the method, before at the before class, at the before method as well. Before all the test cases, before all the before method, and before class as well. Before test will be executed. So the sequence is like this: before suite, before test, before class, and then before method. But the property of before method is that it will be executed before each and every test case method. If we have 100 test case method, before 100 each and every test case method, before method will be executed. Okay, and before all these 100 test methods, and before this before method as well, before test will be executed. So please watch that video. I've already explained properly. Divakar is saying, do we really masters in direct in collections to design framework in Selenium Java? It's not like you have to be really good in, but the problem is for interview point of view, because these companies like Amazon, Walmart, Flipkart, Ola, and all the product companies, uh, what should I say now? That first 1 or 2 rounds will be on DS algo, on collections. So for that purpose, to crack the interviews, collection DS algo you have to learn. Otherwise, it's okay. In Selenium, we don't really use much about a collection. Maximum we can use hash map, we can use array list, we can use hash table and all such things. For sorting, we can use tree set and all such. But I mean, LinkedIn stack, all these things generally we don't use that. Okay. Mm. Pratik T is saying, hi Naveen, how to present automation project in interview? Okay, now that's a very good question, Pratik, that how to like present automation project. How to present automation project in interview? Because obviously, if you're taking your interview, everything is all about automation. In that case, you have to present it very properly. You have to tell all the tools and technologies. You have to tell that the what is the roles, what exactly the role and responsibility that you had. Okay, so you can say that, okay, what exactly you are doing, and you have to showcase also. Somewhere you have to manipulate and you have to showcase, and I would say show off also. Not exactly show off, but showcase that this is what you were doing and this is what in which section you were involved. These were the ownership you were having with respect to automation project, and then kind of you can explain about what kind of project it is, and then different modules, the architecture, the component that you designed, what are the different challenges you faced initially, and how frequently application was getting changed, and what are different locator strategy and all such stuff. What are different libraries you created, and what was your role to design those libraries? Because test case, anyone can do that. The libraries are the most important thing: the page factory, the page libraries, the functions, the utilities, the non-generic functions that you are creating, generic functions you are creating according to your application. Okay, you are totally involved, you are taking the responsibility of your code review process and everything, and you are doing execution also for the automation. Okay, so because now you are covering the design part, you are covering the script writing part, you are covering that execution part, you are covering the code review part also. So in all the areas you are involved, so you have to explain like that. And then next question they will asking that, okay, can you tell me, can you draw that, what are different components and how exactly all these components are talking with each other and all such stuff. So I have already explained in my page object model series 1, the first video, that the proper diagram always explain. Let's say you're sitting in a room, let's say this is a room, and there is a whiteboard, right? And your interviewer is sitting over there. Either you can use pen and paper. I would prefer to use a whiteboard. Just use the whiteboard, design all the components over here, and then make the connection that how exactly your data is coming, how exactly you're writing the code and everything, the test cases and everything. You can explain like that. That is the best approach. Okay, and just be confident, be relaxed, and then explain the approach in a friendly manner. And I'm sure that it showcases your body language that, okay, yes, this guy has done something. That's why you are showing all these things, okay, on your fingertips. So always practice this diagram on a pen, and okay, with the help of pen and paper, and okay, by your own multiple times, and then it's the same exact thing you have to explain. Now the two advantages explaining over here. They might ask, okay, you ultimately you have to spend time in interview, right? And you have to impress. Let's say 30 minutes or 45 minutes interview is there, and you have to impress. So let's say you are explaining all these things, it's taking around 10 to 15 minutes, and you are already aware about all these 10 different components. In that case, what will you do? In that case, as interviewer will ask, okay, tell me about this. So you can explain, and ultimately, each and every question you are giving the answers for that. So yeah, that's good to go. Then you have diverted the entire thing towards you, that you are aware about it. That is a smart skill at a time of interview. Okay, this is how we crack interviews. Interview is all about how exactly you are diverting the entire thing that you are aware about, on which topic you are diverting, that in which field you are having that expertise. That matters a lot at a time of interview. I hope you are getting the things. If you are aware about Selenium designing part or Selenium or Java part, just divert that entire topic over there instead of some other stuff. Okay, instead of collection of data, instead of show how manipulative you are at a time of interview. But too much manipulation is also will be risky. If he's gonna ask, he will be asking. But this trick will help you most of the time in 80-90% cases. This trick will really help you. API test cases, data structure, and all. Yeah, we can cover, guys. I cannot give the answer for that right now. To cover browser stack, yeah, I can prepare one browser stack. Today, I'm going to cover one more scenario. One more. Have you ever heard about browser mob proxy? Say yes or no if you have heard about browser mob proxy. That is a different concept. You can check at the runtime what kind of request and response you are getting at the runtime, and that's something very interesting. Okay, if you're really aware about, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to prepare this video. The load time, the response time, what are different cache cookies. Browser mob proxy, I'll tell you. Have you inspect in Google Chrome and developer tools that we right click and then we see elements, all the HTML DOM, and there's a network tab is also there. Have you ever seen network tab? Say yes or no. Right? We have seen network tab in which we can see these are the get calls, this is the URL, this is the request and response header and everything. So we are checking it manually in the network layer. Yes, we are checking it manually. But through browser mob proxy, you can check it programmatically. You can check the entire content over there, and you can check at the runtime where are we getting 200 status code or 400 status code, what is the response, what is the JSON and everything. Okay, so that is something really amazing that I'm going to prepare one video over that. It's very simple, and then yeah. Dave, you can ask your question again. Don't worry. Don't be upset. Browser notification, guys. In Selenium, we don't have any API. You have to use Chrome options, and you have to use uh, some properties there to disable notification. Just like we have, you want to download, file. Recently, I uploaded that. Right, one secure. I mean, one key will be there. One configuration key will be there. You have to search for that key, and you have to disable it for that for all the browser notification. Okay, inside the Chrome option, inside the preferences, you have to provide, and then only in Firefox we have to provide the profiling. In Chrome, we have to provide the Chrome options for that. I don't remember the exact keyword, but yeah, we can do that. Pranjal is asking, Naveen sir, please take my question. And he's asking, can you please make video on automation project? Pranjal, everything is all about automation, right? I have created freecrm.com site. I completely like designed the automation for that. Complete, I think more 8 to 10 videos are available on freecrm.com, page object model, hybrid, data driven, log4j, TestNG, Cucumber also I have provided for Cucumber framework. Okay, everything, extend report, log generation, everything I've explained over there. Please watch that video. That's one of the best series I have. Please watch it. Okay. Okay, guys, what is the time now? Okay, we have 6 more minutes. I'll take only two more. Okay, two, three more questions, and then I think then we are done. Vinium, guys, you can ignore. Vinium is only for desktop application. You can totally ignore. A couple of things you can aware about. You can know, then that's good to go. Otherwise, you can ignore Vinium. Debug playlist is already organized. Just go to the playlist section and then see each and every video is associated with a specific playlist, so you can have a look over there. It's properly designed over there. Cypress tool, Bhaskar, I've already explained that what is Cypress. Train on JMeter, yes, I can prepare some sessions on JMeter and Gatling. Israt is saying your test case is getting skipped during Maven execution. Maybe check your pom.xml file. You have to provide all the plugins over there. And TestNG.xml file path also you have to give it over there inside the shop app plugin. And then run as Maven build. Okay, Maven clean install. And then let me know if you are facing an issue. Sikuli is not important, you can ignore. But having some concept on Sikuli, it's good to go. Automation strategy, like so many times I've explained, guys, automation strategy and all, when to start, how to start, what kind of factors you have to consider. Sorting functionality you can do, like what kind of sorting you want to do. Okay, you have to use a sorting algorithm for that. Either it can be bubble sort or okay, insertion sort. You have to capture all the element from using Selenium and then store in some collection and then use the sorting over there. Inside the collection, sorting is also available. You can sort it. Arrays.sort is also available. You can sort it. Manager round. Okay, yes, yes, manager round. Yeah. Dates for Appium. Dates for Appium. Okay. Okay. I cannot give any dates, but yeah, very soon. Very soon I'll start for Appium. I really need to start. Otherwise, you guys wanna kill me. I know. Okay. I was told in an interview, software testing is asking is bad approach using Apache Py API. He was suggesting J. Who said that? Who is saying that JXL? Both are good. 90% of the crowd in the industry they are using with Java Apache Py API. And can you please ask him that why bad approach? Why it is a bad approach using Apache Py API? You know, Apache Py API internally they are using XML beans and OXML. And what is the purpose of DOM4j XMLs? They are making Apache Py API more stronger as compared to JXL. Okay. With JXL, the problem with the JXL is that most of the time it will be corrupted. Your file will be corrupted. That's why JXL is not, that is the biggest disadvantage with JXL. In Apache Py API, it will never be corrupted. Okay, so I don't know why he's saying like that. Anand Vardhan, any live project are you starting? What do you mean by live project? It's already started and it's already finished. Please, everything is all about live. Okay, so what else we have? Nightly run you can configure. Guys, nightly builds and everything you can configure using Jenkins. Okay, it's nothing related to Selenium. You have to configure in Jenkins where exactly you want to trigger your build. So like that you can execute your nightly builds and all such stuff. Cool. So I think that's all for today. And guys, let me. So a couple of like thing that we can. I'm going to start a new batch. New batch in July mid. So if you really want to attend, I haven't decided a date. If you really want to attend those sessions, definitely you can register yourself. I'll share the registration link on my Facebook page and on my channel as well. In the in the community tab, you can see when exactly that new updates. I mean, when exactly I'm going to start the new batch and everything. Okay, and apart from that, use Telegram group, because in Telegram now we have around 1.9k. It means 1900 people. I mean, we are talking, and 1900 people are discussing daily basis, and there are a lot of good things and good discussions are happening over there. If you really want to become a part of this group is really amazing. A lot of people are helping each other, and then a lot of people are getting the offers because of these groups, because of this group. So I'm pretty much sure that okay, you will be getting very good advantage of having this group. So please join this group. I'm going to share this Telegram group link. Be part of this group. We don't talk about any job posting over there on some nonsense stuff. Like, we only and only totally into automation tools, technologies, problem solving, interview questions, doubt clearing, everything. We are taking about all those things. It's not like some other groups where they are just posting the. I mean, no admin is not taking care about anything over there. Admin is just looking into the job posting, and that's it. This group is strictly not for job posting. Okay, I never entertain any HR or any recruitment guy. Okay, in this group, if you have your opening in your company, you can share. Okay, with the permission, you can share, but no nonsense talks. It's totally and totally for for the technical discussion. I'm sure most of the guys are available in this particular Telegram group. You can share your experience over here, okay, with other folks. You can write down actually. I'm gonna share this URL with you. So you need to download this app, the Telegram app, and then this is the thing. You need to download this, and then okay, join this Facebook page as well, guys. Because in Facebook also a lot of questions are coming, a lot of announcements are happening. This is the Facebook, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel as well, please subscribe to the channel, because all the videos are available on my channel only. So a lot of videos are coming in future, so you can take the advantage of having these videos. You can watch these videos and get the offer and tell me the good news very soon. Okay, so this is the channel name, and then oh, it's 2K. Is it? I never noticed. Oh, I didn't notice today. It's 2K. Finally, it's 2K. Yeah, it's 2K now. I don't know who is the 2000th member. I think Saurav Singh joined. I think he is the 2000. Okay, now it's 2K. Cool. Okay. So on our channel also, it's more than 21,000 subscribers are available, and within 8 to 9 months, I think that's a great achievement for our channel. A lot of people are liking, and then there are a lot of hard work I have put it over there. And then, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Please share this channel to your friends, colleagues. Okay, where exactly you are, in which country you are. Please help the community so that they can also learn. Okay. Cool. So meetup and all, I'll make the announcement for meetup, for workshops, meetups, and everything. Now I'm free, and the Appium videos and protector I'm gonna start very soon. Okay, maybe in this coming week you can get one video on Appium. Okay, so that's all for today. Thanks for joining on Sunday evening, and I'll see you maybe on next weekend in that case. If you really like this session, and I'm really sorry guys if I couldn't answer for your question, you can write down, and that's my email ID. Okay, let me share my email ID as well. Yeah, Appium with iOS, it's really difficult, guys. Kiran, Appium with iOS is not that easy. In fact, the configuration and the installation is also not that easy, and you won't find anything on YouTube Appium with iOS. Okay, after APM 1.6, after iOS Swift, it's really difficult, okay, to configure, and nobody is gonna touch that part actually. Yeah, I know APM I have to cover. Otherwise, you guys, I know you guys gonna kill me very soon if I don't put anything on APM. I know you can manage an Android. Ravi Kumar is saying how long you are in automation field. My experience around 11 years. Out of 11 years, from last 10 years, I'm into automation. Yeah, you have to download Telegram from Play Store. My automation grew. Okay. One guy was there when I was in Delhi, Noida, 10 years back. I started with QTP actually. And this guy, he's from Bihar. And his name was Ravi. Yeah, Ravi. And I joined his classes in 3,000 rupees, weekend sessions. And he was taking his some sessions somewhere in Noida and in a small room, and we were four students were there, and within 15 days I learned QTP and I learned VB script and I designed a couple of things over there, and he was really impressed. And couple of years we were in touch, and then I became expert in automation in Selenium, and then he learned Selenium from me actually. So he was not good in Java. I taught him Java, but he was my guru. Actually, he told me some very good things. Okay, so hats off to this guy like Ravi. Because of Ravi, I don't know where exactly he is, but he was really good. And I think he started his own this thing, uh, coaching institute for automation things. And after that, we were not in touch. Ravi, is not about coming to US or any other country for great career. I'm enjoying in India, and I was in US and Germany in okay couple of years. So it's not about that I'm not having great career over here. I really want to work in Bangalore for some time. Okay, later on we will see. हाँ भाई Kiran, we will do it. Yeah, don't worry. We'll do that. Next live session, doc. Okay, on Sunday. Documents, Dave, Ariel. Which document are you talking about? Automation. I don't have as such. Okay, documents I can share the code and everything. Documents, guys, generally, I mean, I didn't prepare. Cucumber with Serenity, I can prepare one video. Currently, we are using Serenity actually, and Serenity advantage is that it generates very good report. That's really good. Recently, like 1 year back, I started with Serenity. Okay, Cucumber interview questions we can prepare. Yes, that's a good. Yeah, for Selenium we have, for TestNG we have, for manual testing we have. I think I can prepare one thing on Cucumber and Web Services API also interview question. Interview question docs are available on my day. You can find it uh, on my site naveenautomationlabs.com. So this is the link. Okay. Someone is saying that how to plan for the study and all such stuff, right? That I really want to give the answer for that. Where is that question? Okay, one last quick suggestion and tip, guys, that if you really want to take it, it's not that I'm giving you the gyan, but so much gyan is, I think 1 hour gyan is enough. The thing is that you really have to study. It's not like that, okay, we are not in college or school that we don't need to study, but in automation you have to study. You won't believe how, I mean, there's so many things I'm learning, and it's not that just because of the channel I'm learning. It's about in the industry, in the market, but you have to stand over here on top of these guys. So you have to study, you have to learn many. The target, always set the target, put it on your wall. Today I'm going to, for next 15 days I'm going to learn JMeter, and next 16 days, 15 days I'm going to learn Selenium. Okay, this is how you can motivate yourself. Okay, I always used to write on a paper that, okay, this is what I'm going to learn in next 15 days, and that's it. Okay, so set the target, learn the things, and then implement the same thing. And if you are not satisfied with your job, if you're into manual testing, if you're doing the same stuff, then leave that company and leave the job and then go for it. Okay, so that's my personal suggestion. Study is very important. Daily basis, spend some time in office also. There is no office where you're working 8 hours or 9 hours continuously. That is, I know it very well. Okay, I'm in the industry from last 11, 12 years. Not a single person who is working continuously on 9 hours. After lunch, before lunch, maybe in evening 4 to 5 or 4 to 4:30, 5 to 5:30, spend some time on automation. Write your own script over there and then open your Eclipse and do some automation. Okay, write some blogs, share your knowledge on LinkedIn. Okay, so this is how like you can improve your knowledge. Read some good blogs, watch some videos. Okay, learn new things. The moment you see any new concept, just try to implement. Immediately try to implement. The moment I publish any video, watch that and immediately try to implement the same thing. This is how you can learn, right? And Neil, you were asking how do I manage time? So you won't believe my schedule is like really hectic. Morning, I have 2 sessions, entire day office. After that, I have to go to my gym, my swimming classes, and then after that, I have to study. I have to take care about my personal stuff as well. And daily night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and then I'm sleeping. So it's all about passion, and you won't see such any that I'm I'm getting tired or something like that. It's all good. If you know the things and you're learning and people are appreciating you, then why not in that case? I really want you to become like this in next couple of years. Okay, I think that's too much advice, unnecessary. How many switches I have done, guys? You can check my LinkedIn profile. I don't switch for the sake of switching. I just switch. I think, and then if I see that, okay, yes, I can get something from this company, then only I switch. Otherwise, I don't. Just for the getting the money or package. That's not the only reason behind that. Okay, so thank you so much for joining, guys. I think it was really good session today after a long time, and then okay, I tried in Google. They were eighth in the eighth round. I got rejected. Yeah. After that, I never got a call. 3 years back, before Walmart, when I was working with Cisco, I got a call from Google, and 3 rounds I cleared on like telephonic, and then 2 rounds they called me in their office. to write the program and everything. I cleared that round. One round on their hacker rank, that is also cleared. Then 2 rounds from their on-site team from US, and then in the ninth round, that was like you won't believe, that was on this thing, uh, memory management in Java. That was the kind of discussion we were having. So memory management in Java was like, we were like, it was a kind of argument happened over there, and I thought I will be selected, but it got rejected. Anyways, so that's the thing. Walmart experience was good. Walmart was like one of the best, I mean, the topmost Fortune 500 #1 company in the world, the biggest retailer in the world. That was amazing experience in Walmart. 3 years I worked in Walmart India and US both, so that was really good experience. Okay, cool. I think too much personal stuff. That's all, guys, for today. And if you really like the session, please say yes or no, and please subscribe to the channel, guys. Okay. End of this year, we have to cross 50,000. So please subscribe to the channel. That will really motivate me. This is the channel, and have a good day for US folks, and people are joining from different countries. If it's your daytime or morning time, have a good day. And for Indian folks, good night and happy weekend once again. And guys, one request on that's a personal request from my side. If you guys can do that on Telegram group, guys, please write your name and put a picture. Okay, some names are like KK. Some name is like this guy 75661. How would I recognize you? That okay, what's your name? What kind of question you are asking? That's fine, but how would I recognize you? Okay, you're the same guy. I cannot remember your name on the basis of number, right? Some guy is that DB. DB is a name. Guys, please write your proper name. Put a picture over there. Okay, so that we will recognize by your face. It's all about making the connection, guys. Right? So please write down your name over there and put a picture over there. Okay. Farnaz, okay, it's too much. Like I think you should listen some good music now. Okay. Thank you, Ravi. Thanks a lot. If I'm coming to US, definitely um, we can meet over there. Anyone is joining from Europe? Any European country? Or maybe from UK? If you're coming to, if I'm coming to that place and maybe somewhere in Germany, we can have a meetup over there, maybe on some week. Okay. I'm not sure about UK, but yes, maybe in if someone is from European country. Oh, we have from Pakistan as well. Welcome, guys. Yeah, in US we'll see. End of this year we'll see. Next session on next Sunday. Okay, chalo, I'm leaving now, guys. It's too much late. Okay, and then I'll see you in the next session, guys. Keep watching my videos and thank you. Thank for joining. Bye bye, guys.